Hello, I'm Tracy Grimshaw. Welcome to A Current Affair. First tonight, the self-styled Muslim group that's claiming religious and charitable immunity from Australian law. When council workers confronted them over illegal tree clearing and buildings on their rural property, things got very ugly.
My religion comes before any governance.
No person, no organisation, no religion in Australia is above the law.
They think they can bury us here and bury our message.
As the sun sets over the valley, a convoy of council cars rolls into the Southern Chariot religious site. They're greeted by two men, a horse and a barrage of abuse through the padlocked gate.
They are the ones that began this when they stood out there and they refused to listen to our letters. They disregarded us and our demands in a way that people of differences could agree.
Meet Dr. Mustafa Kara Ali, an academic, a fellow of Harvard University and a self-appointed reformist on a mission like no other. The Imam invited us onto his 30-acre property at Colo in Western Sydney, which he has declared a religious place of worship. Welcome to Diwan Adola.
This is a cause that is worthy of taking oath to.
Some people would say that what you're saying is so outrageous. What do you say to that?
We've always lived a life of conviction.
The religious retreat, doubling as an Arabian show horse stud, is not finished yet. But the construction alone is causing a stir.
These council workers were intimidating us violently and physically. What we did was we kept our gate locked to protect ourselves from their violence.
Hawkesbury City Council launched civil action against Dr. Kara Ali and his brother Dia in the Land and Environment Court, claiming all work so far has been done without development approval. Council considers this an illegal boat ramp. Dr. Kara Ali says this is where baptisms will be performed. Council claims this land has been illegally cleared. Dr. Kara Ali argues they simply ploughed a track for troubled Muslim youths to ride their Arabian horses.
This is real. We have the river and we have the horse, we have the people, and we have these youth that are interested.
After ignoring multiple stop work notices, this is the moment it all came to a head. One of Dr. Kara Ali's followers takes offence, spitting at two council workers. Court documents allege what was said.
You dogs, I step on your cross. Your cross is under my feet.
He's then seen pelting a rock, narrowly missing the man in the jacket.
That footage that they got on their dash cam of a man here spitting at the council officer. What have you got to say about that?
The dash cam doesn't show you the other side. We feel threatened from the council. We feel threatened from a court system that would support their requirements of sending squads against us.
They obviously feel like you could hurt them.
No. There is no evidence for that.
At the heart of it, Mustafa says he is running a basic religious charity, which means he is exempt from following Australian law. He believes the Aussie flag and our coat of arms holds religious symbolism and refuses to acknowledge it, linking the government to Christian crusaders who killed Muslim communities during medieval times.
Do you not think that, you know, protocols and planning departments and things, there needs to be some sort of governance?
When it comes from secular entities, secular governments, we can talk about it.
You say that that absolves you from having to put in any sort of
I don't say, the Act says.
The Act he's referring to is the Australian Charities and Not-for-Profits Commission, which does stipulate a basic religious charity is not required to comply with the AC&C governance standards. However, in a statement, the Commission says,
no charity is above the law. All charities must act lawfully and reasonably in the pursuit of their charitable purpose.
This is not about stopping this guy and his organisation from practising their religion. It's making sure they do it consistent with the law of the land.
Former Labor leader Mark Latham has a view on how authorities should react.
They've got to close them down. The police would have to come in and close the whole thing down, because we can't have two sets of law in Australia, one law for all Australians.
Well, I think both...
For a man who once advised John Howard on the Muslim community, Dr Kara Ali couldn't be further removed from his past political life.
You sat on a government committee in the past.
This shows how much struggle me and my people have been through to find a way forward. But when we found blocked ears and blocked hearts that don't have time except for their next elections, we gave up.
Hawkesbury City Council wouldn't comment about the dispute, but next week a judge will make a ruling on this landmark case. Given Dr Kara Ali, his brother or even a lawyer have played no part whatsoever in the legal proceedings, and given their disregard for Australian law, you have to wonder whether Council's fight has been a complete waste of time and money.
They think they have more violent power. Well, we are there in front of the cameras. We have no violent power.